Hello, Katie Hunt here with your weekly intuitive reading for the week of July 15th, 2019. How are you doing? How have the last couple weeks been unfolding for you? What kind of blessings have been making their way over to you in your life? I would love to hear about it. Please let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear what's been going on, how this energy has been manifesting for you, how these huge changes and this huge influx of energy is shifting you onto your path and clearing shit out of the way so that you can get to where it is that you need to go. I'd love to hear all about it. So please let me know in the comments below. This week we have a full moon, and it's kind of perfect because, as we know, full moons illuminate what it is that's not working, and full moons are a really great time to release. Some people have a really hard time with full moons. Sometimes people can't sleep. Sometimes people act a little bit off. How could it not? Our bodies are 75% water. We all know what the moon does to all of the waves and the gravitational pull, all of that kind of stuff. So the moon has an effect on you energetically, physically, spiritually, emotionally. So whatever your experience is perfect, whole, and complete. So just let yourself have it. But why this is so perfect is because this week you are being called to make decisions. You have been faced with a lot of options, a lot of areas of focus, all exceptional, all really, really great. But it's time to make a decision. And sometimes it's really hard to do when we are fearful of making the wrong decision, or we believe that saying yes to one thing means saying goodbye to another thing, and we're not ready to say goodbye to that thing. But that's not true. It just means you can do all the things. You just can't do all the things at the same time. That's very important to remember. So there is probably one or two that have your attention and that are very, very important to you right now. We discussed this last week. Even if it doesn't make logical sense for you, if it feels right, if it feels like somewhere you want to focus, even though it doesn't make sense in your plan, or the things just, don't make logical sense, just let yourself have it. Why it is important this week to have the full moon is so that we can let go of the fear that comes with making the wrong decision. That's where indecision comes from. It's not about, oh God, what if I make this decision? It's usually because we're fearing what it will mean. What will happen if I make this decision? Will I regret this decision because I have to say goodbye to this thing? So what your homework is for this week is to use this full moon. I believe it's around the 17th mark. Use the full moon and write a letter. Write down all the things that are making you afraid of making a decision, or all of the things that aren't serving you at this point. Write it all down, get it all out of your system and onto paper. And then I want you to consciously release it. And you can burn it if you feel called to, safely, of course, always safely. Or you can bury it. Or you can just simply scribble it out, or just leave it in your notebook and just set an intention that by you getting it out of your system and onto paper, that you're releasing it and letting it go. What that will do is that will create some space for you to get some clarity as to what is the right decision for you to make. And actually sometimes I find, even personally, when I get things down on paper, my mental body, my logical mind can kind of decide what it is that I actually want, because I can kind of read it in between the lines. What's also really beautiful about this opportunity is that you may have a beautiful nurturing presence entering into your life. That could be somebody who's already in your life, could be just a random person that you meet at the beginning of this week. It could be you. This is a general reading, who knows? But this person is a beautiful incarnation of love and passion. This is a very nurturing, loving energy. And sometimes it just helps to talk things out with people to get some clarity on what it is that we want by talking to other people about our options. They can sometimes pick out the little things that you're saying and might be able to direct you in the direction that you're actually feeling like. And then if they, affirm for you what it is that you want, sometimes that can also help us make the decision, because we've heard it from someone else and we can say, okay, yes, it's not just all in my head. This is what feels right. And sometimes we need a little tiny bit of validation. That's not always a bad thing. Seek counsel in somebody like that this week. If you need to talk something out, if there's something going on in your life, seek counsel with somebody who's very beautiful, nurturing energy, and that makes you feel good. You don't really necessarily want to invite in a presence of somebody who's very harsh, very like matter of fact about things and very super overly logical, because you need a little bit more nurturing and bolstering this week. The full moon might feel very intense, so piling on harsh criticism on top of that is not really gonna make you feel very good. People have to sometimes earn the right to hear your story. So if this Queen of Cups, you're not really sure who it is, you'll just naturally be guided to that person. And maybe that person is you, and all you need to do is just write it down or talk it out loud, whatever it is that works for you. Another thing that this person, this energy, this energy can also be like an energy that's kind of moving you and shifting you. But what this will also help you with is to release some of the disappointment that you're facing. You might be going through a really difficult time this last couple weeks. Maybe things have been really intense. Or maybe this year has just been a bit challenging for you and you're trying to go down this new path, but this is bringing up all this resistance and all of this old baggage and all of that. This person can also help you clear some of that out. They can help you release it. For some of you, this is like a professional. So this is a, very nurturing, loving, like psychologist or like therapist or local healer or coach or. So this could be somebody that you're actually going to see, an acupuncturist even, to help you clear out actually what's bothering you and what's weighing you down. Because it seems like you've been walking outside in the cold for a really long time searching for shelter, and you're becoming very defeated and you feel like you're totally alone in this world. So we don't really want that. And so we can use the full moon to release that feeling as well, along partnered with this beautiful, loving, nurturing energy that can help you rationalize or understand it from a mental body perspective, and also provide you a little bit of love to help you begin to heal from all of that time that you've spent outside in the cold by yourself. What this will kind of do is the releasing, the clarity, the beautiful conversations will bring you this beautiful aha moment. For some of you, this will be very big. In others, it will be very small. But it's almost like you realize something and it seems so ridiculous that you didn't already know it, or that wasn't already in your consciousness. Like, why is this so earth-shattering? Like, why is this so big for me to come to this realization? It seems so simple now, but those beautiful, waves of inspiration or those waves of guidance, they just come all at once, and we can't always really prepare for them. So you begin a new adventure as you begin to clear out all of this stuff that's not serving you anymore. So let it come. And what you got to do this week is to go forward, move forward, go along the path, walk your path, do the things that make you happy, find the beautiful gifts in life and just put your focus there so that more of them begin to come. And what is it that you want to do for work? What is it where do you want to travel to? What do you want your life to look like? What do you want your relationship to look like? What are your dreams? Really begin to think about those things and go for it. And screw all of those stupid thoughts that tell you that you can't do it, or all of the fears that have stopped you in the past. It's done. We are over it. We are clearing it out. We don't care anymore. We are going forward for what we want, and you will get it. So I'm sending you so much love. Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like this video if you are feeling like it's resonating. And comment below. Let me know how things have been going, how these readings have been helping you, what types of decisions you have to make, whatever it is that you feel like you want to share. I absolutely love hearing from you, and I know everybody else would love to hear from you down below as well. So thank you so much for being here. I am sending you an immense amount of love. You have no idea. This is like a very exciting time. So just have fun, go forward, try not to think too much, just throw caution to the wind a little bit and just go. As long as you're staying safe, always stay safe, but stay reasonably safe. Like, if you're not actually physically in danger, like, it's okay if you don't know what's going to happen. Just stay safe, but not too safe. So I'm going to go because I'm rambling now, but sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here. And if you have not already, also, please head on over to katiehunt.ca to subscribe for my weekly emails where you receive special insights and offers only shared through the email list. And also you can be entered into for your chance to win a free session with me. And that's pretty cool too. So sending you so much love. Thank you for being here.